Kia ora guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ali and it is my pleasure to have you here with me today as I go through my exciting plans for May. I've already shown you my mermaid pictures and my Fae May pictures that I'm going to be trying to get done, or at least some of them, not all of them. There was way too many. But I'd like today to go through some of the other hashtags, prompts and challenges that I want to take part in during May, and I may well be overloading myself. And I'm going to start the first one with fairy tales and folklore. I am part of the Fairy Tale Friends group over on Instagram, run by or hosted by the wonderful Colour by Adri, and I am so delighted to be part of that group because it's limited to 30 people, which makes sense because it's a very busy group otherwise. And the page that has been selected for May is this lovely girl. I'm not looking forward to doing her face, but I know that the group will be very supportive and very helpful. I can see the background. I'm thinking of doing a nice blue background here and then having some pink flowers. I think that would look quite nice and quite spring-like, even though it's winter, or not winter, but autumn here in New Zealand. Apologise for the shadows being cast. That is my wonderful cat Cassandra, who has decided, of course, that now I'm filming, she must come and investigate, which is always helpful. So this is the first page that I really want to get to in May for my Fairy Tale Friends book, and that is Fairy Tales and Folklore by Emily Leadenhall-Oberg. That's going to be a lot of fun. Another book that I'm excited to get to is a Rita Berman book. And this is going to be, there are 2 pages in here that I really want to get to. And they are for the Rita Adventure hashtag, which is hosted by the Leanne 3 Crafts. And I'm really looking forward to this month's page. I enjoyed last month's prompt challenge. I tried to find something that had all 4 of the prompts on the same page, and that was a bit more of a challenge. I couldn't do that, so that was disappointing for me. But as Leanne 3 said, it doesn't have to be all on the same page. That was maybe taking the challenge a little bit too far. So this month, I'm quite pleased to see that I've got 3 of the prompts on one page straight away. So the prompts are window, book, flower, and cup or / mug. So here I've got the flowers, plenty of flowers. I've got my book and I've got a window. So I am super delighted with that. Obviously, I've made a start on the page. I haven't done too much. I've been coming in here with my Staedtler Triplus fine liners and just adding a little bit of definition to these roses. So that seems to be going quite well so far. We shall see how that goes. I've done the same with the lamp. I've just used my Triplus fine liners in 3 different colors, 2 yellows and a kind of olivey brown. But I'm liking how it's looking so far. So that's that one. And the other one that I saw, which I thought was super simple, not too difficult, book, mug, and color pencils. So I'm hoping that one will be a quick win, although I don't find Rita's books particularly quick, although using my water-based markers in these is definitely a quicker process for me. So that's the 2 prompts for the Rita Adventure, hosted by Leanne 3 Crafts. I will link all of these, or at least explain all of these in the description below so that you can go and look them up for yourself. The next one is going to be It's Colouring in Rita Berman, which is another Instagram group. And this month, I'm so pleased with the choice for the page for this month because it is one of my absolute long-term whips. So it is just the motivation I need to come in and get this page finished and ticked off. The challenge for me here is figuring out whose tutorial I was following to get this far, because I know it was a tutorial. Um, I would never have thought about doing the whale like this, or the water like this, or the fish. So I'm going to have to go and investigate who I was following along for this page so that I can complete it for my Rita group that I am part of on Instagram. So that will be lovely. I am looking forward to that. And it will tick another long-term whip off my page, because in case you had forgotten, and how could any of you forget, I have pages and pages and pages and then some more pages of whips. I have 165 of them, but you'll be very pleased to know that I've been really good, and I will talk about this more in my completed plans video. But I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of those long-term whips have been completed. So go me. I am so proud of me for getting on top of those. So that's those ones. The next one I'd like to talk about is another Instagram group, and this is the Witches Compilation Buddies, and they've been doing this book, The Life of Witches, for quite some time, so they have done many pages. But that's okay. I'm happy to play catch up. It's a good excuse to get to this book. I love this book. I love how they're drawn. I love the whimsical nature of them. I love the little details. I don't necessarily really enjoy coloring because it is a little bit awkward. It is a little bit what's the word? Well, they're tiny, right? So even though you can use alcohol markers because it's single-sided, you can't use alcohol markers because you can't get into these teeny tiny little bits. So it is more problematic, I find, to get some of the results that we need, or that I'm after. But yeah, so that's that book, Life of Witches by Usuku. I'm super excited to get into that one. Then I have Lulu's House of Wonder, which I did show in my mermaid picture because there is a mermaid picture in here. But the reason I'm picking it back up is because I want to tackle it so that I can join in with Elm Colors and her Color Lulu with me. Because I really love this book. This book is one of my favorites of Lulu Mayo. I just adore the illustrations. I adore the level of detail. I love that they're not super busy on every page, but then other pages are super busy and you can do a lot with them. The page I'm hoping to tackle is this page, and I think I really will enjoy doing this page a lot, although there is a lot going on. So whether I get all of it done remains to be seen. But we can live in hope. And this is a color scheme that I was thinking I might quite like to use on this page. I can kind of see this color down here as the tiles. I'd love to do a blue bathtub, and then, you know, come in with a pink mermaid's tail, a pink accessories and things. So we shall see. It's there as a little bit of inspiration, but that is for Elm Colors Color Lulu with me, which she's going to host over May and June, I think. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure. The other one that I'm kind of excited to get to, 2 reasons, is Fairy Tale Worlds by Maria Troll, and that is because I want to do Maria in May. I think that's another great hashtag to get behind so that we can come in here, and there are these 2 pages. I'd like to think I could get both these pages done in May. One for Geordie Colours. No, they're not. Neither one of those are Selkies. Apologies, just for Mermaid. These are going to go for Mermaid, and also Maria in May. So I can tackle Maria in May. And it's one of the other Maria books has the Selkie page in it. One moment, caller. I will find Botanicum, or she says she will find Botanicum. She probably won't find Botanicum now, because Botanicum will now insist on hiding from me. Of course it will. No, I don't know where Botanicum is. Maybe is Botanicum even in that pile? No, I can't show you Botanicum. I'm not very organized tonight. This is of a night time. It's been a super busy day at work. I've done a full 6-hour facilitated workshop, and my brain is obviously a little bit over the place. But there is a page in Botanicum that is a Selkie page. And so if you, and I wish I could show it to you, but I literally, even though I only have one shelf of books, I cannot find Botanicum on that shelf right now, which is a bit disappointing because I thought it would be there, but it's not there. So we're moving on. We're not going to worry about it because I do want to do this tonight, rather than film it again tomorrow. What else was I going to look at? Oh, that's right. So moving on then. Moving on. I want to do these. I find these are PDFs. I got these off Etsy. The Color in Heaven Tiny Year. I really, really, really wanted to do these, and I've looked at the book, and I was hoping and hoping that I would be able to get it delivered, but I can only get it on Amazon UK, and the shipping is just, I can't justify the shipping, and particularly as my husband says, when we're supposed to not be buying because we'll be moving. And I'm like, yeah, I know, but I couldn't resist. I really wanted to do this page. I want to do a tinies on the shelf, and so I bought the PDF on Etsy, and I'm really pleased that I did, and I can't wait to get to this page. There are 4 pages for May, but I don't think, sorry, these are the, let me go for this version because I printed it on card. So this is the May. Love these the flower shops, the little houses. Love the little bird and the little mug with the ladder up it. So cute. And then a page of Small Victory-esque, or Inklings flowers. I'm not as excited by this page, to be really honest. Super excited by this page. And you would have seen that I also printed off the April pages because it's just too adorable. And I just feel like I want to colour it, even though it's not April anymore. It's May. So, yep. So those are part of my plans for May as well. So that's another good a good thing to do. This is in Lost Ocean, and I started it the other day, and I'm really loving my color schemes. I don't know what's all in there. I'm just coming in with some gel pen, some Crayola pencils, and the Artex acrylic marker, and I am loving the way it is coming together at the moment. I want to come in with some shading, but I don't want to do the traditional shading, if that makes sense. I want to see if I can get some effects just using graphite, what am I thinking? Yeah, graphite, so that I can see if I can just create the shadows using that and blend it out. So yeah, so that's on my agenda as well, to be done from Lost Ocean, and I'm really looking forward to finishing that page. Okay, this beautiful book, this beautiful book. I could not resist. I wanted it. I ordered it, and what I would like to do for Crash Your Stash, because it is a new book, it is an untouched book. I thought I would do Crash Your Stash and color this, and it could also be for tackle the title pages. So that's in Leon's Journey by Kaneko Agusa, and this is the page that I want to tackle because I think it's doable, and I can crash my stash and I can tackle the title page, so it can be a 2-for-1, and I like 2-for-1s. So that's that one. um, I'm hoping that I can get to something in RJ Hampson, but I haven't seen the May hashtags yet. Last month's hashtag was rain or shine. Haven't seen what the May ones are yet, but I'm looking forward to touching this. This is my only RJ Hampson book. Apologize for the piece of paper being alive. So there's not really a lot of choice. So it depends whether the theme will fit, and if it doesn't fit, then I'm going to be stumped and I won't be able to follow that hashtag. But that's okay. We don't have to follow every single hashtag, do we? We definitely don't. What else have I? Oh yeah, fairy tales I've already shown. And I think actually pretty much I've shown you everything else that I'm planning to color, because everything else is going to be a mermaid, or not a mermaid. It's going to be, I wanted to do a double page spread because I wanted to do the hashtag doing daunting doubles by Julianne Annette Art. And I thought that the best book to do one of those in was going to be one of my Rita Bermans, because I do love Rita Berman. And there are some amazing pages. I don't even know if there are any double page spreads in this one, whether she's kept them all to single pages. That would be interesting. No, I don't think there are, except for, I guess, this one at the beginning is kind of a double page spread. It goes over to 2 pages, so I could come back and finish that. And that would be tackling those daunting double page spreads. But there are a couple of pages in here, I think. Again, maybe not in this one. I know in her summer season, oh, this is a double page spread. Now, last month when I was looking for butterflies, right? Could I find a butterfly? No. I seem to become completely blind to the butterfly pages. And now I'm looking after that hashtag is gone. There are butterflies galore. Butterflies here, there, and everywhere. So I'm kind of excited to do this. This would be daunting, but definitely would be doable for that hashtag, to just be able to say, yeah, I've done a double page. This is also a good one to do for the book, the window, and the flowers for Leanne 3 Crafts. But again, no mug here though, but no book. The other hashtags I'm still searching for are the I'm just going to stop because I'm just okay. So other hashtags that I'd like to take part in are the Yummy Year of Colour 2026, hosted by Finding Joy in Colour, and also maybe the hashtag Wild Year of Colour 2026. So I'm not sure yet what those tags are going to be for May, but I definitely would like to take part in those as well. I also know that there's going to be one for Johanna Basford. That hasn't been announced yet. And I'm going to try and also do Shell's colouring journey, hashtag colour with Shell 2026. And so those will also feature in my May plans. But I don't want to overload myself, because I'm aware that there are a lot of pages. to get through. There are some double page spreads in here. There is this is a great page for the Selkie page, which is why it is marked. But I did also see when Elm Colors was flipping through her book that there were a few others. I would like to get this whip finished. I think that that would be really lovely, but there are no seals in that page, so that would just have to be a mermaid page. This is a very daunting double page, but would be a great one to get done for a mermaid. Or not. Yeah, or not. Do I really want to do that to myself? Probably not. If I'm being really honest, but there are some lovely pages. This is a good one again for the Picky Pens hashtag booty versus beauty. Booty versus beauty. So this is the pirate chest, but we've got the mermaids inside, so that would work there as another long-term whip. I'm not sure what I was thinking, but you know, that's fine. It's fine. We experiment. That's what I call it, experimentation. So yeah, there are some double page spreads in here, which I think might be really good to do. Sorry, I didn't mean to be. That's another double page spread. A lot of mermaids. I don't think my mermaids are going to have pink skin though. I think they're going to have green or yellow or pink or some other mermaid color, because I'm just not going to manage to master skin that quickly. I saw this done by Elm Colors and it was absolutely stunning. It was a stunning page. So yeah, so those are the things that I'm gonna focus on. I want to crash my stash. I want to do Maria in May, Color with Shao 2026, tackle the title pages, Color the Fairy Tales May 2026. Yeah, RJ Hampson, if I can find what his hashtag is for May. The Yummy Year of Colour, Wild Year of Colour, Colour Lulu with me, obviously Mermaid. Doing those daunting doubles by Julianne Annette Art. Light v Dark 2026, Booty versus Beauty, Fairy Tale and Folklore, Colouring Rita Berman, Rita's Adventure, Johanna's Inky Wonderland, Witches Compilation, and yeah, and my beautiful tiny year of colouring pages. So a lot to get through. Wish me luck, people, because I fear that's a lot, even for all of those. That's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18. That's 18 pages. That's 18 pages at least. And I've had to slow down. The work has been quite busy. Not only that, but home life is a bit busy, but also I realized that I have other things I want to do, not just colouring, but also if I colour too quickly, then I don't get the results that I want. And here we have a card that has fallen out, and I love it. I love it already because look what it says. I trust that my powerful intentions, combined with my faith, are enough to allow my vision to become my reality. So, maybe my vision of managing all of these hashtags, managing all of these pages, maybe it will become a reality. I trust that my intention is to get to all of those pages, and maybe the way will clear, maybe I will get to them, and that would be super exciting for me, because I do want to get to those pages. I want to enjoy being part of the community. I want to enjoy spreading a little bit of color, a little bit of joy, a little bit of happiness, hopefully, out there in the world, because coloring makes me happy. Art makes me happy. And even if it's scribbling crayons over a page, in fact, sometimes that makes me the happiest of all, because I don't have to be careful. I don't have to be particular. And I am enjoying the playfulness and the creativity and the freedom that comes from just letting yourself trust yourself. I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become my reality. And you know what I'm thinking? Because one of my books, people, hold on one moment, caller. One of the books that we've got, one of them today, is a girl, right? And she has an eye. Well, they all have eyes if they're girls. Look at this. I don't want to show the other card because it did not fall, but look, I am seeing a color scheme. I am seeing inspiration here. Yeah, what do you think? I think that would be really good. I'm just gonna take the other card. Was there only one? There we are. So that can pop in there. Here is the other one. Right, so we take that one away. And these are Gabrielle Bernstein cards. I've had them for quite a long time. I like them. Not that, no, they're not everybody's things. I like them because they're about positivity. I like them because they're about trying to keep yourself up, trying to keep yourself motivated, trying to keep yourself expecting good things. Because I do believe that if you expect the best, often the best will come for you, and that's something to do with a system in our brain called the reticular activation system, or the RAS. And we know that the RAS exists. The RAS was there to keep us safe, and to help us hunt when we were back in the caves, and it's still in us today. So when you alert your RAS to look for something, whether it's looking for a new job, looking for a new house, looking for a new love, looking for a certain color pen, when you put that to your RAS and say, that's what I'm looking for, you then can switch off and let your RAS do the work, because your RAS will find it. It's like you buy a new car. Here's my best example. You buy a new car, right? And up until then, you have never seen that make or model of car anywhere. It's like you think you're getting a really original car. And then as soon as you buy that make and model, guess what? Everywhere you go, you'll be like, oh, there's one of them. Oh, another one, another one, another one. And it's because your RAS has been alerted to these things now. So give it a try. Say to yourself, something really random, like today I will see an orange bird. I will see an orange bird somewhere. I will see an orange bird, and you will see an orange bird. Try it. Let me know in the comments whether that worked for you. I would be thrilled if you could come back and say, oh my God, Ali, guess what? We did. We saw an orange bird after you put it into our RAS. Anyway, guys, I'm going to say good night, goodbye, good day, wherever you are in the world. I wish you a fantastic time. I wish you lots of love. I hope that you have a happy day and that you enjoy some happy coloring. Until the next time, goodbye.